Question 1, variety 1. Question 1, variety 1. What is the slope for this graph? What is the slope for this graph? When we are finding slope for a graph, we are using the formula rise over run because it is going to be so much more handy to use rise over run. Get started, get 2 points on the graph so we can do rise over run. Please make sure to grab some readable points. I notice on the y-axis, this point is pretty readable. Okay. Then I have one more really nice readable point is over here. The stick person always starts on the left and goes to the right. In this case, notice the stick figure is not rising. The stick figure is falling. The stick figure is going to fall 1, 2, 3. The stick figure falls 3. It's not a rise, it is a fall. It is a fall of 3 units. And it is a run of 1. Run is 1. So 3 over 1, anything over a 1 is the number itself. It is a slope of -3. Does it make sense? Are there any questions? The entire quiz is finding slope from graphs. By the end of the session, you will get mastery. Here is the second variety. Here is the second variety for question 1. I will start with the y-intercept where the graph is meeting y-axis because I notice it is a very nice readable point. Got it? Oh, you guys all did. Then another nice, good readable point I see could be right over here is also a nice, good readable point. You can also go at the bottom and there's also going to be a really nice, good readable point, right? Over here. But I chose a higher point. Notice the stick figure is always going to go from left to right. So let's see. Oh, again, stick figure is not rising. Stick figure is falling. It is a negative slope. How much negative? 1, 2, 3, 4. Regina, you're right. It is a fall of 4. -4. It is not a rise. It is a fall. That's why it's a negative number. Regina says the run is 1. Let's see. The run is just 1. You are right. So -4 over 1. Any number over 1 is the number itself. Slope is -4. You guys overall are showing me really good mastery for this topic. That is so good. Welcome, welcome, Davery. Welcome to our class. What we are doing is 5.03 quiz. This quiz is due today. Let's go ahead, identify 2 readable points on the graph so we can find slope. I like to just target the y-intercept. There's some nice readable points. The y-intercepts are nice readable points. Okay, and I'm going to go select one more point. This point looks like really nice and readable. It lies on the grid. Notice the stick figure. As the stick figure goes down, it is a fall. The stick figure goes down, but from left to right. So start from the green dot, go to the red dot. Start from green and go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Regina already told me it's a 4. Yes, you are right. Julio, how will I tell you? How do I know? All my students, around 300 of you guys are my top students. So don't say 3 top students, Surya. Say 300 top students are there in Miss Sayed's class. And like we do time to climb, we are just at some different areas of climbing, and that does not make us any lower than another, right? That's real world. That's just okay. Very good, Avery. Very good, very good. And the run is just 1 unit, 1 over. So denominator is 1. And -4/1 is a slope of -4. Okay, this was question 1. Question 2 is also like question 1. If you missed question 1, no problem. Because question 2 looks exactly alike. Here is the first variety for question 2. I like question 2 graphs because they are so much better to read. Everybody get started. Let's do our rise over run. I really like the y-intercept, the red point. I don't want to miss it. Then we can also choose another point of our choice. Notice the stick figure always is on the left side and goes to the right. The stick figure going up. I know this time the stick figure is rising. Let's find the rise. The stick figure only goes up. Regine gave me an answer, says 2. Let's see. 1, 2. Regine? Yeah, Rutsil, you guys are right. The stick figure did go up 2. How much is the run? Regine says run is going to be 3. Yeah, Rutsil also says run is going to be 3. Anybody else? Run is 1, 2. Yes, run is 3. And then this is your answer. Don't do anything to it. That's your answer. It is in simplest form. It is a nice, beautiful fraction. Don't convert it to nothing. The quiz will accept it. Very good, Davy. Very good. Let's go ahead, move on to the next question. This is question 2, variety 2. We want to find slope. Let's find slope. We will start with y-intercept. Right? In this way, we are actually practicing y-intercept also, and that is going to be a good thing. That's why I target y-intercept for every question. Okay, we want to find a nice readable point. I can see this seems to be a nice readable point, but the graph seems to be a little cutting. So I would just go more safe and I will pick this one. The stick figure always gonna go from left to right. So let's see. Oh, this time the stick figure is going up. It is a rise. Notice it goes up 1. Was it up 1 for every? Okay, let's go ahead and put 1. Rise is 1. Let's find the run. You guys say run is 5? Yes, it is 5. Over here, it's going to be a number that is going to be 5. It is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that run is 5, so the answer is going to be 1 over 5. Do not simplify it. This is quite simplified already, and that is going to be your answer, 1 over 5. Okay, third variety, question 2, looks like this. Very sharp green graph over here. We want to again find slope. See, we're going to get to mastery at the end of the session. I will go mark my y-intercept over here at 2. That's going to be my very first point. Let's mark the second point. My second point is going to be, I think this is a nice, good readable. Guys, we want to make sure we're going to find a nice, good readable point. Seems to be a nice, good readable point to me. Oh, I cannot choose a green on a green, but I will choose a different color. Choose a brown. This seems to be a nice, good readable point. Did you guys find another readable point? Oh, you guys all followed along? Okay. You want to be finding points that are going to be nice, neat to read. Let's do the rise. The stick figure is over here. Oh, stick figure is actually going to fall. It is actually a fall. Let's see how much is the fall. From red dot, go down 1, 2, 3. It is a fall of 3. If the box is a half, Eli, what does that mean? This is -3. Oh, okay, Eli, I got you. If I'm gonna, Eli, listen, if I'm gonna pick a point over here, I cannot read it. That's why I won't pick a box that is half. Got it? I will pick a box that is like pretty nicely lying on the grid. You cannot read it, it's so hard. Let's go over and we're gonna do running 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 being the denominator. There we are. These are all the 3 varieties for question 2. Serenity, you're showing me such nice details. Very good, very good. But in this quiz, all we were doing is finding slope. M part of your equation. Kayla, rising and then running. Kayla, that's my feedback. I didn't see that on your slide. First rising or falling, whatever that is, then running. That is going to be the technique. So we never miss the question. Question 3. Question 3 is a different kind of a question, and here it is. So which statements are correct? Notice the question says statements, more than one correct answer, are correct interpretations of this graph. Let's go ahead and look at this one. Answer choice A says 3 pages are edited every 5 minutes. Okay, 3 pages are edited every 5 minutes. Let's see. I can also use some color coding for my time, right? For time. And pages red, could be thinking about the red one. Got it? Let's see if that is true or not. No problem, Eli. No problem, Eli. That's fine. Reader, absolutely. So 3 pages are edited every 5 minutes. So notice the time is 5. Let's see if that is true. Go to 5, time is 5. Do you see that 3 pages are being read? When time is 5, are 3 pages being read? True or false? Time is 5. How many pages are being read? 3 pages are. Can I say it is a true statement? I can say it is a true statement. Got it? Now they're talking about when time is 3. When time is 3, are 5 pages being read? Let's see. When time is 3, is that 5 pages? Not 5 pages, right? Seems like less than 2 pages. Okay, now they want to talk about per minute. They want to talk about per minute. And when we talk about per minute, we are thinking about 1 minute. We're talking about 1 minute, right? So let's go ahead and use our nice good points. For per minute, you are finding your slope. Per means finding the slope. So the last two options seems to be more about per, that is the slope. Let's see if the slope is 6/10 or is it 1 whole 2/3. Got it? Let's figure it out. We need 2 points to figure out the slope. So let's clean our slide and find the slope. I will use the red point first because that's the point I like, is my y-intercept. Can I say it is a proportional graph? Can I say it is a proportional graph? Rajini says yes. Yeah, because it's the origin. The graph is the intercept. Y-intercept is at the origin, 0, 0. It is a proportional graph. Very good. Let's do the rise over the run. Here is our color. Rising. How much is the rise? Rise is 3. Let's do our run. And the run is 5. So the slope actually is 3 over 5. Do you know that a slope of 3 over 5 is also 6 over 10? You know that? That makes sense? Yeah? Because they're same fractions, right? Think in your brain, you're multiplying it by 2 and generating a equivalent fraction. Got it? So we can say actually a slope of 6/10 is correct. Not 1 whole 2/3. So Regina is right. Answer A and C are correct for this particular one. These questions require some good amount of reading for the graphs, and they're going to really help you understand the graphs. Let's go ahead, look at the next question 3 version. It is going to be very alike. Let's look at, notice again, there are going to be more than one right answers. Let's get started, and I will color code my work. For x-axis, number of tomatoes, I'm gonna try to use green. For dietary fiber, I will use a red color. Let's see how that looks like. So question says that there are gonna be 2 grams of dietary fiber in every 3 tomatoes. So is that true? Is that true? Go to 3 tomatoes. Tomatoes are here. Go and read. How much fiber is in 3 tomatoes? 3 tomatoes seems to be halfway here. Do you guys think it is 2 grams? Do you guys think for 3 tomatoes it is 2 grams? No, it is between 4 and 5. The number between 4 and 5, Stephen, is not 2. Right, Stephen? It's not. When tomatoes are 3, the number is 4.5-ish. Cannot say that is right. Let's go ahead and try Ariana. I agree to you. Let's go ahead and try the next one. Now they want to say that there might be 3 grams of dietary fiber in every 2 tomatoes. So let's go for 2 tomatoes now. 2 tomatoes are here. That is true, Rajani? Yes, that is true. For 2, the answer is 3. Right? For 2, the answer is 3. So I can definitely pick B as one of the right answers. Then, notice they want the word per. Let's use purple for slope and stick to our colors. They want per and they want per tomato. Whenever they want per tomato, they are referring to finding the slope. Are you guys ready to find the slope? We are all ready to find the slope? Okay, let's go ahead, get started. I just cleaned the graph so we can focus on the slope. I will start with My y-intercept. Oh, right here. What can you say about this graph? Is it proportional or non-proportional? Is it proportional or is it non-proportional? It is a proportional graph because the graph, very good, Stephen, because the graph is passing through the origin. It is proportional. Let's do our rising. We rise 1, 2, 3. Rise is 3. Let's check the run. Run is only 2. Run is 2. 3 divided by 2 is actually 1.5. 3 divided by 2 is actually 1.5. We got our answer, right, Kayla? Yeah. So it seems like C is right, not D. C is right. So B and C were the correct answers. The slope is not 0.7, the slope is 1.5. Okay, let's go ahead, move on, and look at the third variety of question 3. Here we are. Let's get started. And notice again, which statements are correct. That means there's going to be more than one statement that is going to be right. And I'm also going to color code my axis. X-axis, the time, I'm going to be using green. And my y-axis, I will try to use red. So they're saying 3 boxes. Boxes are red color. So 3 boxes are filled every 4 minutes. So 4 minutes. Go to 4 minutes and see if that is true. Is that true? Regina, let's try it out. It is true. You say it's true? For 4 minutes, I go up 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 is actually correct. So we can say A is correct. Let's try out B. B says 4 boxes, that's Y, are filled every 3 minutes. Let's go to 3 minutes now. How many boxes are being filled in 3 minutes? I go up 1, 2, and a little bit more. Not 4, just a little bit more than 2, but not 4 boxes are being filled. So this number we cannot agree to. Again, notice the last 2 answer choices have to do with finding per minute. Whenever you're finding an answer for per, you are actually thinking about slope. Are you guys ready to find the slope? Let's get started. Let me clean my slides so our focus is on the slope. I will again go ahead, mark my y-intercept. Regina already told me the rise. Y-intercept lies over here. Let's see how much is the rising. The rising is 1, 2, 3. Yes, Regina, you are right. Rising is 3. Let's see how much is the run. And run is 1, 2, 3, 4. You are right, Regina. Run is 4. Kayla says 0.75. If you put in the calculator, they will tell you the answer is going to be in decimals 0.75. And answer choice D looks correct. Not 1.3. The slope is 0.75. And that means per minute, 0.75 boxes can be filled. Per minute, 3/4 of a box can be filled. Let's move on to question 4. Let's move on to question 4. Question 4 is a really nice question. Are you guys ready to see how question 4 looks like? When I looked at question 4, I was like, wow, how thoughtful. Look, they really were assessing your thinking. So they gave you in question for this variety one, for the summer reading club, Xavier is required to read 2 books every week. Can I say the slope is 2? Can I say the slope is 2? Because every week, whatever the word per, every is slope, right? So 2 is the slope, 2 per week. And 2 is the same as 2 over 1. That makes sense? Let's see, line A, B, C, or D is the one that is the slope of 2 over 1. What do you guys say? I received Huria's answer. I received Vida's answer. What about others? Vida, I agree to you. I agree to you, Vida. Yeah, it's still very good. Huria, can you reconsider your answer? Here is the point of origin, my starting point. Let me make it a little bit more bold. Here's my starting point. Okay. I want to rise 2 and run 1. Okay. Rising is going to be 2. Up 2 and over 1. If you track the line, you will notice you landed on line C. If you track it, you will notice you landed on line C. Got it? Up 2 over 1. That's the slope. It's 2. 2 over 1. That is line C. Let's go ahead and try one more. And in this one, let's read. Marla has a pet hamster. The hamster makes 3 laps around her cage every minute. The word every or per tells me it is the slope, and slope is 3. A slope of 3, Regine, you are right, also means 3 over 1. Yeah, Kayla? Let's see. Let's see. The point of origin is over here. That's going to be my starting point. I will try to rise 3. Rising 3 is 1, 2, and 3. Regine, you and now Kayla have some different answers. Yeritzel and Kayla have same answers. Running is going to be just 1. If I run all the way 1, actually I landed to B. A did not go all the way. Regine, notice. Right? You mean to say B? Okay, you mean to say B. B looks like very precise for the information. I agree to Aminta, Ariana, Carter, Joycelyn, Serenity, Stephen, Hudson, Vita, and Violet. Here is the third variety. Let's look at the third interesting question. I found this the most interesting question of the quiz. That someone was very thoughtful that they created this kind of a question for you guys. Okay, here we are. Here is the point of origin, right? And the question says, Teresa says she stacks about 7 dishes by hand every minute. Every means slope. Slope is 7. Slope of 7 means 7 over 1. Lily, you are right. Regina, you are right. You guys have gotten it very fast. So let's rise 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a rise of 7. Run is just 1. I get straight to A. No doubt. And that's what all of you in Nearpod also got. Serenity? Right, A? Okay, let's go ahead, look at how question 5 looks like. Question 5 is another slope question. They're given us a graph and we want to be finding slope. Interestingly, if it was a hamster question, Aiden, this is what we got. This graph shows the altitude of a bird over time. The only thing we want to find is slope. We want to find a slope. Let's get started. I know that 2 points are given. It's always encouraged to use the points that are given. So let's go use the given points, although I would love to mark my y-intercept. But we will just follow the points that are given. On my assessment, whenever I give you points, like these 2 points, 2, 5,000, 5, 3,500, please make sure to use the points that are given. Notice the stick figure is going down. This time it is not a rising. The stick figure is falling. Let's see how much is the fall. This is 1, 2, 3. This is the fall. Can you guys tell me how much is the fall? How much is the fall? Be very, very thoughtful when you tell me how much is the fall. The fall is 3, 1, 2, 3 blocks. And Kayla, from here, I can tell that 3 blocks is 1, 2, 3, and it is 2,500. Not 3,500, no. I think it is 2,500 because 1, 2, 3 blocks in the grid, in the scale, read the scale is not going by ones, it's going by 1,500s. And, oh, it starts at 1,500. Let me see. It starts at 1,500, then goes by 500s, right? And then goes by 500s. Let me go ahead and see. The scale is a little weird, but that's okay. Notice that the difference between these two values, let's see, we gotta put in some effort, right? Justin, you already got the answer? Justin, I got a different answer. So class, now you tell me, think about if you go down from 500 to 3,500, how much did you go down? From 5,000 to 3,500, how much did you go down? From 5,000 to 3,500, how much you got? Carter, I appreciate that. It is 1,500. It is 1,500 down. Got it? I shouldn't put it here. I should put my 1,500 for the calculations over here. I went down 1,500. So it is going to be a negative 1,500. Each of these blocks are actually a difference of 500. You notice it's a difference of 500. As you hop down, we go 500 and then another 500. Okay. Okay, let's see the run. The good part is run is pretty nice and neat. It goes by ones, right? So let's see the run is 1, 2, 3. So over 3. How much is the slope? Negative 500 is the slope. Negative 1,500 divided by 3 is negative 500. That means the bird descends. Descends means flying down. This is not a guy. This is supposed to be a cute bird. It's descending, and you know, I cannot draw a really nice good picture of a bird, but well, the bird is going to be going down. I cannot draw a picture of a bird, very sadly. But bird is descending. It is going to be going down. Let's go ahead, look at the next question. Vida, I am so proud of you. So again, notice we want to focus on finding the slope. Very good, Avery. I agree to your answer. We want to just find slope for this particular graph. Notice that the y intervals are going by 10. Let's see our rise goes up by 10. So 10, 20, 30. That's it. 30 seems to be the rise. Let's put 30. And it is a rise. And this is about earning, so I will still just put a stick figure here. The stick figure goes up. It is actually a rise. It is a positive 30. Let's go look at the run. Oh, my slide is all crazy. That means I need to refresh my slide. Anytime your slide is as crazy as mine, refreshing it will help. It will resolve all the problems. And let's see what it has to show us. Still has to show us a little crazy slide. Let's hit back button. Everything went away. And let's do the running part. Running is going by 1. So 1, 2, and 3. Kayla, it was 4. It was 4, Kayla. Let me try again. Did I go anywhere wrong? Was my rise wrong? Was my run wrong? Let me know if you guys notice anything that does not look right. I got another thing, class. Let me tell you one thing. This 30 is what I estimated. Jocelyn, you're right. This 30 is what I estimated, thinking we're going up by tens. But if you really notice carefully, and you look at the difference for the rising, it is the Y value is rising. Okay, these are the Y values. Now Jocelyn gave me an answer for the difference. If you precisely subtract the Y values, 71.75 minus 41, Jocelyn says, Miss Syed, very precisely, it is going to be 30.75. Notice the ordered pairs are in decimals, right? So if you really precisely subtract 71.75 minus 41, it's 30.75. You're right, Jocelyn. And then in the denominator, the run is 3. Got it? If you divide the 2, you get a slope. Seems like the slope is 10.25. Is that correct? Rajini, 10.25? I was confused. I was thinking maybe the answers are off. But the answers are very close to each other, and I had to look carefully. Looking carefully tells me the correct answer is going to be 10.25. 30 divided by 3.
Why is it 25 instead of 75?
Okay. The answer is in the calculator, but also in your mind. 30 divided by 10 is 30 divided by 3 is 10. And if we split 75 into 3 equal parts, 75 divided by 3 is going to give you 25. Right? Absolutely, Vida. Now is the last variety of question 5. Okay, Julia. Here, a table is given to us. Look at my typo, Julia. Very sadly, but that's okay. You got it. The graph shows the altitude of a helicopter over time. What is the slope? Seems like the helicopter is going down. The helicopter is descending. Descending means going down. Number 1, I can tell from the graph it is not going up. Going up is ascending. It is not ascending, right? It is actually going down, and going down means to descend. We need to learn these words. Got it? And here we are. Let's find the slope. Let's start from one point over here. That's the y-intercept. Go to the other point. It is not going to be rising. It is going to be falling. So we start at the 10,000. We fall to 9,000, 8,000. all the way to 4,000. How much is the descent? Absolutely, Rajani. We went down 6,000, right? From 10,000 to 4,000, we went down. Down is negative, and we went down 6,000. Let's see how much we went over. What is the run? The corresponding run is, it goes by fives. This time, notice this. The x is going by fives. 5, 10, 15. The run is 15. If we divide the two, we get negative 400. So basically, we can say the helicopter is descending 400 feet per minute. Simple division. This marks the end of the session. Thank you for joining. The session was recorded and I will publish the recordings. See you guys tomorrow.